What do you think of the budget cuts announced today by the Wall government?
Well, it makes one thing clear. At this point in time, the Wall government is in complete financial disarray. It doesn't know which way is up at this point in time. The cuts we saw here today shouldn't be occurring. We should have had a responsible, sustainable budget balanced in March, and we shouldn't be cutting programs at a time of prosperity and a time of strong revenues for this province. But what I will say is it's very interesting that the Wall government is very willing to do what you'd expect right-wing governments to do when they go to cut, and immediately they start cutting health care and education. This is a concern.
When you look at some of the projects and areas they did cut today, what are the most concerning for you beyond just health care and education generally? What specific programs bother you the most?
Well, I think right now when we look at the actual economy of Saskatchewan, we see some cuts that in fact could be a real drag on the economy. Those in around advanced education and skills training. We know we have a labor shortage here in this province. We need to work with industry on this front. We see further deferrals, and this is simply pushing off projects that are important and valued to future years, and this has a chain, offers a chain of events for other projects that need to be funded. Here we know yesterday we have a report that's tabled as it relates to health care, and we know that surgical centers in urban centers are very important to this. We have a government who campaigned on this. It's been 2 years and it hasn't occurred, and here we see today another deferral of the $3 million needed to deliver that program here for Regina. This is hugely problematic.
Do you think this is the end of the cuts?
Well, we have concern that right now when we get numbers from this government that we don't have much faith in those numbers. We don't have much trust in anything that's coming out of the Minister of Finance's office here right now. So certainly we're going to be looking towards a mid-year report on this front, but it would seem by many indications that we have a much larger shortfall than the $100 million that they cut here today.